I lost 70 pounds of body fat, but not from starving myself or living on a treadmill. Of course I ate in a calorie deficit and of course I went to the gym, but along the way I discovered a bunch of habits that made it 10 times easier. And in this video I'm going to share 7 of those hacks with you so that you can lose fat and finally see the results that you want. So let's get straight into it. The first hack is having a late breakfast. For years I thought eating breakfast as soon as possible was kickstarting my metabolism, but all I was doing was starting my eating window early. When you have breakfast first thing, you have way more opportunities to snack and eat more calories overall because you end up feeling hungry by mid-morning. If you shift your first meal, i.e. breakfast, from say 8 a.m. to 11 a.m, it makes it way easier to stick to your calorie deficit because simply you have less time in the day to consume calories. Have a black coffee first thing and drink a bunch of water, and within a week you'll be used to having that later breakfast. If you find yourself as someone who is constantly hungry or always snacking in the morning, start by pushing your breakfast back by just 30 minutes and slowly build that up, and it will make a massive difference. The only time I would ever suggest having an early breakfast is if you go to the gym or if you're training in the morning, because you need the fuel to be able to train effectively. The second hack is to consume more caffeine. A lot of people are terrified of caffeine for whatever reason, but if you're trying to lose fat, it's your best friend. Caffeine does 2 amazing things. Firstly, obviously it gives you energy, and second, it acts as an appetite suppressant. When you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to be battling with both low energy and feeling hungry, so caffeine covers both of those bases. Personally, I consume around 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, but I don't touch it after 2 p.m. because it affects your sleep way too much and that affects your recovery. For most people, utilizing caffeine is going to make fat loss way easier. Again, for most people, there isn't really any side effects, and all it's going to do is boost your energy and suppress that appetite, so consume more caffeine. Next time you're feeling tired and hungry in the morning, or even in the early afternoon, neck a coffee and you'll feel much better. Number 3 is very simple, but it's incredibly effective, and it's take the stairs. Listen, most of us encounter lifts or escalators every single day, and unless you have a physical disability or you're elderly, there's absolutely no excuse to be using them. When I first started taking the stairs instead of lifts and escalators during my commute and during my workday, I noticed that my average steps per day was going up 2,400, and if you add that up over a week, a month, or even a year, that's a massive change. In all seriousness, if you want to lose fat and be a happy and healthy person who lives a long life, move your body how it's supposed to move. You don't need to take lifts or escalators. Take the stairs and stop being so damn lazy. Be a high energy person. Once you do it for a few weeks, it will become automatic, and you'll look back and wonder why you were even taking lifts or escalators in the first place. Just give yourself the simple rule that if there is stairs, you will take them, and that small change will make a huge difference over time. Hack number 4 is eat more vegetables, and before I explain why, I just want to say, if you're above the age of 9 and you say that you don't like vegetables, click off this video and go and grow up. The simple fact to why vegetables will help you lose fat is because they are low in calorie and filling. They're high volume, low calorie, packed with fiber, and they physically take up space in your stomach, which helps you feel full. Once I started loading my meals with massive portions of veg, I'm talking 200 grams plus per meal, I noticed something. I stayed full for way longer, and I didn't have the urge to snack half as much. You can cook them in a million different ways. Personally, I put them in the air fryer or in the oven on a grill setting with my favorite seasonings for like 20 minutes, and they come out tasting great. Pretty much any vegetable is good for fat loss. Just make sure you're not smothering them in oil or smothering them in butter, because that completely defeats the point of why you're eating them in the first place, because they're low calorie and filling. Also, vegetables contain countless nutrients, so not only do they help you lose fat and get in shape, but they also lead to a healthier and longer lifestyle, so there's absolutely no reason not to stuff your face full of them. On to hack 5, and this one you're going to love me for. It's eat something sweet every single day. When I first started dieting, I told myself no more sugar at all. That meant no ice cream, no chocolate, no sweets, nothing with sugar, and that made it impossible to stick to my diet. Then I discovered the magic of low calorie desserts, and now I eat 1 or even 2 every single day. I usually go for these protein mousses from Aldi, which are like 180 calories and contain 20 grams of protein, or I mix up low fat Greek yogurt, protein powder and honey, and it's basically just a dessert of a shit ton of protein. When you have sweet food, whether it contains calories or not, it still curbs that craving, meaning that you're not going to want to eat your body weight in ice cream every 10 minutes. Obviously make sure whatever sweet food you're going to consume every day is low in calorie. Otherwise, you're literally just not dieting. Just control the calories and make room for something sweet every single day. It's such a simple switch, and it makes your diet way more sustainable. Hack number 6 is don't drink anything that contains calories. When you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to feel hungry for a multitude of reasons. One of those being is because your stomach is less full. So why on earth would you consume calories that don't fill your stomach up whatsoever? You know, people don't realize how many calories the drinks they consume every day contain. The average coffee shop coffee has 250 calories. Glasses of fruit juice are 100 a piece, and fizzy drinks are anywhere from 90 to 150. It is literally the most common sense decision ever to switch to black coffee, low calorie or no calorie fizzy drinks, and water. If you think that your body registers 400 liquid calories in the same way as solid calories, you must be insane. Go and test it for yourself right now if you don't believe me. Go and consume 400 calories of any liquid of your choice and tell me that 30 minutes down the line, you are not hungry. Just simply cut liquid calories out and you're saving yourself from tons of trouble and also making fat loss way easier. Once you finish the video, I want you to go and do this. I want you to go and search your house for any liquid that contains calories. I want you to put it into a bag. I want you to then go outside, find the nearest bush and launch them into that bush, or go and take them to a food bank and give them to people that actually need liquid calories, because you do not. The seventh and final hack is walk after every meal you eat. Here is why. After you eat, your blood sugar rises. If you go and sit on the sofa, your body has to work harder to clear that. But if you go for even a short walk, just 10 to 15 minutes, you help your body use that food for fuel immediately, improving digestion, flattening those blood sugar spikes, and yes, you burn calories from walking. Also, instead of after finishing a meal and you have that mini food coma, going and laying on the sofa and scrolling through TikTok for an hour and potentially consuming more calories in the form of snacks, you are training your brain to associate when you finish food, you go for a walk. And how is that not a healthy habit? When I first started walking after every single meal, I ended up walking an extra 5,000 to 6,000 steps a day. Now imagine you do that every day. Imagine the compound effect of that, how many extra calories you're burning, how much more fat you're losing, and how much better you feel about yourself. So there you have it. Those were 7 simple hacks which helped me lose 70 pounds of body fat, and more importantly, keep it off. Start with just 1 or 2 of those next week and slowly implement more, and I guarantee you it will make your fat loss journey 10 times easier. What you need to remember is that fat loss comes from many small habits compounding over time, not an entire lifestyle overhaul overnight. It's so important for you to ingrain habits which lead to a healthier, longer, and happier life for yourself. So please make at least one of those changes today. By the way, if you want some help on that journey and you want to lose fat, get in shape, and change your life for good, click the first link in the description and book a call with me, and we can have a chat and see if you'd be the right fit for coaching. Other than that, if you liked this video or it helped, leave it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.